Ciao a tutti, Marcello here. Thousands of new demos have just debuted on Steam for the first Next Fest of 2025. For us turn-based strategy lovers, there's plenty to sink our teeth into this year, with a huge selection of playable titles. So, in this video, I'll highlight 10 must-try games to add to the 10 featured few days ago. Keep in mind that lots of these demos will stay up till March 3rd, 2025, the day when the festival ends. So let's go. At last, we can get our hands on this JRPG developed by none other than Soshi Meguro, the renowned composer behind the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei series. For a while, it seems like the project has stalled with barely any updates, but thankfully a playable demo has finally arrived. The game takes us into a futuristic world with environments that evoke Metal Gear Solid, blending stealth mechanics with squad-based combat. Visually, it doesn't blow me away, but I'll be diving into the demo over the next few days to get a better feel for it. I had already tried the demo in the past, and Shuffle Tactics is making a return for this next fest. This tactical RPG combines deck building mechanics with grid-based battles featuring elevation, obstacles, and a well-defined cast of playable characters. Not to mention its stunning pixel art style. There's no release date yet, so you might as well jump into the demo while you can. First introduced here a few months ago, NITRO Omega is ready to showcase what its robot protagonists can do. With an anime-inspired art style, a combat system highlighted by cinematic battle sequences, and a strong emphasis on character relationships that will play a key role in the game's mechanics, it's shaping up to be an intriguing tactical experience. The game is expected to launch sometimes in 2025. This is one of those games I hadn't heard of until this Steam Next Fest. The 100-line Last Defense Academy, and its premise is definitely intriguing. 15 students must defend their school for 100 days, with battles unfolding in classic RPG style. Outside of combat, you'll manage your schedule to earn bonuses and strengthen relationships with other characters. The game is set to launch on April 23, 2025.
Earth has fallen. How carelessly we had torn through barriers we couldn't begin to understand. Science embraced the
Occultism and science collide in Starless Abyss, another title that was completely off my radar until now. This time we are facing an eldritch threat, something that seems to be popping up more and more in games lately. The combat system is tactical, played out on X-based space maps, where you command ships using a deck of cards. The setting and visual style are definitely intriguing, worth a try. I'd been waiting for Dust Riders for a while, and seeing it debut during this festival was a fantastic surprise. Thankfully, it lived up to my expectations. Think Battle Brothers, but set in a post-apocalyptic Mad Max style wasteland. You lead a caravan across vast deserts filled with bandits, enclaves, and all kinds of points of interest. The combat system is actually real-time, but you can trigger a brief slow-motion mode to coordinate your caravan's movement and actions. It's an impressive game, you absolutely need to try it.
Look at me, I'm on fire. I would make you wanna go wild.
There are myths of something terrible living under our lands, tales to scare the children. Now, the myths have just awakened.
Blightstone is also high on my list of most anticipated games, and I can't wait to try it. This roguelite RPG features a dark yet striking art style and puts you in control of a party of adventurers facing off against demonic forces. The maps are designed with interactive elements that can be used to unleash devastating attacks, adding a strategic layer to combat. With solid meta progression and plenty of style, this is definitely a game worth checking out.
Blightstone. Wishlist now.
I'm not sure what to expect from the newly announced Rise Eterna II, but I have a soft spot for SRPGs in the Fire Emblem style. The visuals seem to have changed compared to its predecessor, and according to the Steam page, the developers have worked to refine and improve every aspect of the original formula. Definitely a game worth trying out. Another title that piques my curiosity is Intermundia Dungeons, Polygons and Magic, an RPG that unfolds like the pages of a book, with scenes brought to life as dungeons to explore. The combat plays out in 2D environments vaguely reminiscent of Darkest Dungeon, and the art style is definitely appealing. Let's just hope it doesn't rely too heavily on excessive reading. And finally, a game that definitely stands out with its striking visual style, the great Villainess, Strategy of Lily, is a strategy game where you lead a rebellion as Duchess Scarlet, a falsely accused noblewoman turned revolutionary in a voxel art turn-based strategy game. With a cutting-edge stream airship, and the power of live propaganda, you manipulate the battlefield by relying support and distracting enemies. A serious, interesting game to try.
大悪逆令嬢ストラテジー・オブ・リリー
2025年春発売予定体験版も配信中
This highlights ends here. Let me know what you think about these games in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel and also consider supporting me through all my pages. Wish you the best. Ciao!